All right, guys, have I got a story for you? It revolves around a Facebook Marketplace ad that I was searching for and how it blew up in somebody's face. And it wasn't me this time. Be right back. So as you guys know, I'm doing the paperclip challenge, and I will leave the link up here that explains exactly what I'm doing for this challenge. I'm basically starting off with a $500 car that I fixed up and I flipped. Well, we've sold that car, the 97 Lincoln Town Car. Now we're moving on to a new project, but I've got to look for one. So I'm scrolling through on Facebook Marketplace and I find this 2001 Mercury Grand Marquis. Now, the description states that the car is in excellent condition. It's only got 98,000 kilometers, which is less than 60,000 miles. And it's got an engine knock. Supposedly, we'll get back to that. Car is in really good shape. It's got good tires on it, the rims, all that stuff. Unfortunately, I didn't get any clips of the vehicle from that ad, but I didn't think it was going to be that much of an issue until now. But let's get back to that story. I'm flipping through Marketplace. I find this. I know the kid. I message him, make him an offer, $500. He says, if I have to sell for $500, I'm going to be taking the cats off of it. So I bumped my offer to $700, leave the cats on. He never responded after that. So because he never responded, I wasn't pushing it any further. I figured, well, what I'll do is I'll reach out to him at a later date. Well, Junior, my son, has a friend who lost out on the 97 Lincoln Town Car sale because I bought it. Anyways, he jumps on this deal for the 2001 Grand Marquis. Knowing full well that it's got a motor issue, well, Junior's got this car, the 2002 Town Car, that he was gonna sell him the motor of. I was thinking the same thing. Junior said I could use that motor if I ever needed it, to swap out if he gets to the point where he needs to put a motor in this thing. So Junior's friend goes and buys this car. They get it home and come to find out that the motor isn't knocking at all. A little bit of mechanical know-how, Junior's friend went and determined that the AC compressor was making the noise. And how did he do that? Well, he removed the belt off the car and went and started up. The noise was gone. So young fella goes and pays, I think, $800 for the car and made out like a bandit. If, of course, this is the only problem. Well, the point of this story that I want to tell you is that the previous owner then goes and makes a post on one of our local Facebook groups and goes on to state that do not, under any circumstances, buy this car from Mr. X because the motor's gone, and that the young fella is claiming he fixed it, or that the motor wasn't knocking because of the AC problem. Well, the ad goes on to kind of bash the kid and tell how the situation went. And they even admitted, other than the engine, the car was really, really good. Let me play a clip of the young fella proving himself right to all these haters who are coming down on him really, really hard in that post.
Okay, so I've been driving around town for a little while, nice and warmed up, and I finally got it to make the noise again. So, let's take a peek. First and foremost, you can tell the sound gets louder the further down you go. And now we have the AC not engaged right there. A visual sample of that pulley moving. Let's go ahead and engage the AC. Let's get you a good view on that one. Right from vent to AC, listen carefully. A sound just went away. Oh man. Look at that. It ain't making a noise anymore. let's go ahead and touch the block again, because if it's the block that's knocking, you're gonna hear that same sound again. I don't. And the other side? Huh, it's almost as if it's an AC. Let's go ahead and put her over on this side. Give her another go. No noise. Back on the block. Once more, slightly down by the crank. No noise. I'm gonna go turn the AC off, see if it comes right back. Back to vent. I'm just gonna turn the whole blower off just so nothing's going on now. So it should be sitting. Hasn't come back yet. Let's give her a little burp. Oh, oh. I hear it. I hear something going on. And there it is. Okay, belt is off. Start it back up. Now we're running the engine, no belt-driven accessories. It sounds quieter because that tensioner pulley isn't screaming anymore. And notice a significant lack of knocking. It's the AC. That's all it is.
So as you can see, he proved that the AC was what was making the noise. And at the end of the day, he made a good purchase and he doesn't have to motor swap this car. He now has it for sale. He's asking $4,500 after he spent a few dollars on it and now 4 brand new tires. So is he gonna get his $4,500? I don't know. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. If he has to get beat down a little bit on the price, well, he'll still come ahead big time on that, and good for him. And I even sent him a message saying, good for you for standing up for yourself, but also, welcome to the car business. You're gonna get into cars, you're gonna get into flipping cars to make some money. You're gonna deal with this kind of BS on Facebook and on different groups of people who just think that you're a terrible person. I've been in the used car business for 15 years and I deal with it quite regularly. Just because somebody thinks they paid too much or they had a bad deal or that they should have got the car warrantied forever and didn't pay for any warranty, those people are the ones who speak out. Squeaky wheel gets the grease. Well, they don't always get the grease. Let's just say that. But everything's all said and done, those people are the ones you hear. Those are the ones who are trying to make the loudest noise to make things happen. I want to know from you, what do you think? Did the young fellow make a good decision? Or are the people who he bought the car from a little bit butthurt because they misdiagnosed a simple AC compressor as opposed to the engine? They could have kept themselves a really good low mileage car, but instead they sold it because, well, they thought the motor was gone. Either way, they probably could have put a motor in it and still been ahead if they'd have just fixed it themselves, but they didn't. They let it go dirt cheap, and the young fella is going to be the beneficiary of flipping this car and making a few bucks. I want to know what you guys think. Did he make a good decision on doing that, or didn't he? So guys, my next flip is coming up in the next video, so be sure you check this one out. This video today that you're watching is a bonus. So don't forget, if you want some Olde Carr Guy merch, the link is in the description box below, as well as a link to my Amazon affiliate. Yes, I'm an Amazon affiliate now. So any of the tools that I use in any of my videos, you too can get those and anything and helping out the channel. You still get the same discounts you always get on Amazon, but this way, by following my link, you help out my channel so they can work on projects like the Yugo. Stay focused on the windshield, not the rearview mirror. I love you guys. God bless. Let's do it again in the next episode.